welcome back to Supra, where we're gonna send Rika to say hello to Sakurone-chan. We're two able-bodied people, so we really should share the workload. Although you are better at it, so I might end up counting on you to quite a bit. Rika looked truthful, no, thoughtful for a moment, possibly feeling awkward for giving me such a task. He meekly accepted my suggestion and nodded. But Rika was a little too devoted, but she was great at listening to what others had to say. Okay. Perfect. Sure. I'll be sure to pick up something decent. Hey, I'll be back later. An uneasy feeling once accepted with being a family suddenly welled up inside of me once again. Having her see me off as I headed out the door wasn't a bad feeling though. I had some free time now that I wasn't meeting up with Sakurone-san, so I changed course and headed towards the station. Rika and I had wandered around this area on our way to the shrine last night, so it wasn't like I was entirely unfamiliar with it. Now, if I headed west, I would eventually come out on the same street the supermarket was on. Wakamaya? Oh,
Konnichiwa, Yuki.
the fuck are you? That wasn't a dream.
まだそんなこと言ってるの?
Possibly. For the time being.
まあ、夢だと思うくらいに私が優れているのは確かだけど。
Possibly. How much do you know? Remarkable. She really was quite full of herself. Perfect. Her sensibilities must have been skewed from that of a normal human. For her to say superior instead of beautiful, though. By the way, I sincerely doubt this, but you're waiting for me. Waiting for me.
そう、待ち構えてたんだよ。
When you're so blunt, it makes being vigilant seem foolish.
バカバカしいことではあるな。うん。まあ、あまり気にしなくていいよ。
Hey, now we have to deal with the witch again. Not that bad. There could be so much worse.
わざわざ待ち構えなくても、ユッキーとはしょっちゅう会うことになるだろうしね。
Maybe it's fate.
もちろん、ユッキーは私の息子みたいなものだからね。
I'm to be concerned. I'm I'm all set on mothers. Mine just got discharged from the hospital.
へえ。
The witch nodded meaningfully. There was that incomprehensible joke about me being her son or something, and now this. I really couldn't get rid of read on her.
驚きの対面だったでしょうね。
Phew. This is like the second time it's happened.
例えば、記憶がないとか。
Is there something you're not telling me?
Yes, we've met before.
I realize now that her being aware of my past may mean she knew about my mother's situation too.
ユッキーじゃなくて、彼女こそが私の客だったから。
Aware of that last time. Your client is a witch? As a witch? That was a fishy story indeed.
母親と会ったのなら、昨日知りたがっていた私と君の関係を教えてもいいよ。
Okay. As long as you can explain it in about half an hour.
そんなに時間はかからないよ。それじゃあ、店に行こう。
Cool, now we'll get more answers. So she said as she walked in the direction of the cherry blossom forest. As worried about waltzing right into the witch's territory, but I obediently followed after her, regardless. The witch's shop was an isolated shop. It seems to appear out of nowhere in the middle of the cherry tree forest. You live here?
そう、表向きは謎の骨董屋、アリエルだよ。
Perfect. Oh, it has a name? Ariel. I feel like I've heard that before.
由来は気にしないで。名前というのは大事なものだけど、それだけに迂闊に多くは語れない。
The meaning doesn't matter, but if that's what it specifically does, that means it's something else behind the scenes.
もちろん。
Gonna get more lore about the frickin' house? Please go on. Tell me about the lore of this house. If it intrigues me enough, then I will be mildly amused. And would actually like to know more, but if not, cheers. The witch turned around and grinned happily at me.
まあ、表向きの客なんて来たことないしね。
Isn't that debatably a good thing? I mean, that would happen if you build your shop out here.
ゆるい結界も張ってるし。
Okay, that would explain it. A barrier?
必要ない人間には見つからないようになっている。
Okay. Put another way, who does require it will find this place.
それが私のお客さん。どうぞ、中へ。
Got the cursor was on the screen there, little asshole. The interior of the shop. How should I explain this? I imagine something much more mystical to match her profession. But interior was more like a textbook example of a kid who couldn't clean up after herself. The walls were covered in ornate paintings and scrolls. There were also Western teddy bears, music boxes, and other sets of items that were incautiously lined up next to each other. If I had to name something vaguely familiar, it would probably be the countless embroideries, the designed bird cages, and that were suspended from the ceiling. However, there were no birds. This is more likely a strange fallacy for knickknacks and an antique. And increasingly, hey, whatever that word is, I know what it is, I just don't remember. Give her my impression.
往々にしてガラクタで合ってる。
Okay. The witch had donned a hat and robe and tilted her head at me.
でも本当に魔力を秘めたものがあるからあまりうかつに触らない方がいいよ。
Okay. Oh, what? Crap, I didn't even read the last one. This too? Oh. I pointed at a rather in your face Aniwa sculpture and Shigaraki were raccoon dog ornaments.
それは趣味の一品。
What about things that look like a PC and desk further
も
in?
ちろんパソコンだよ。よく通販で買い物してるから。
Okay. Normal.
文明の利器は便利だね。あ、後で携帯の番号教えてよ。
Time to be concerned. You have a cell phone too?
当然。
Right there. I see. Seems as if this girl defined all my expectations of what a witch should be. Maybe I could just call her Wardley. It doesn't seem like she was the type of witch who brewed portion, huge cauldron, which crackled loudly, while cackling loudly too. Not like we've heard that one before. She was probably a modern day witch and had adapted to the era. I'd expect that, like, blend in and all that.
さて、ユッキーの母親のことを説明するには、まず私の魔女としての仕事の話をしないといけない。
We pretty much already know the backstory. Anyone who's seen chapter 1 already knows what happened. But I'm assuming you can have like something different happen here, considering that chapter 1 has a different start than chapter 2. Does that make sense? I went through chapter 1. No question if it'll hurt the brain. Not an antique shop. Oh, great, not an
骨董
antique.
屋ではなく、
Okay, not an antique shop. Thought that was just gonna be a front.
それこそ単純だけど、魔女のお仕事は 願いを叶える代償をもらうことで成立している。
Okay. By compensation, I'm guessing you don't mean money.
さもありな。私が契約の報酬として受け取っているのはその人間の幸せな記憶だ。
No, you just steal happiness from people. Great. Anything else you want to say? Happy memories? Oh, did you
面倒
know?
だからさらっと説明しちゃうよ。
Hey, what's the point? When I questioned her, the witch translated right into her explanation. Or transitioned straight into her explanation. She may have explained this numerous times before, considering how well she explained it, and made it easy to understand. Witches granted wishes in exchange for people's memories. In addition, memories provided the energy needed for witches to use their powers. Memories that disappear from what time they originated will change depending on the terms and scales of the contract. Memories significant or recent, the memories that the more valuable it was. Okay. No more?
Actually, yeah, that would make sense for what happened in chapter 1.
But from here, I hope you guys have a great one of a time, great day too, and question what this witch is gonna do. Huh? See you guys next time. And I hope you guys have a great one of the day too.